So I still have 15 minutes, or it's only 10 minutes?
Oh, that's okay. Just 15 minutes or 20 minutes.
Okay.
You have our time. Yeah, take your time.
Okay, I'm going to try to do it in 15 minutes. So good afternoon, everyone. I'm sorry for this technical problem. Okay, now Nicolas Prost. I'm working for the International Relations Office at Telecome Paris in France. One of the best graduate school in engineering in France. First of all, I would like to say that the school was founded in 1878, quite a long time ago. At that time, we were a school dedicated in telecommunication. This is why we kept the word telecom. In fact, the school is in the school. Sorry, the president, the old president, invented the word telecommunication, and this is why we also kept the word, because it's like a souvenir of what was done in the past. But today, Telecom Paris is not only in telecommunication. We deal with all digital technologies, meaning that we have computer science, but also applied mathematics. We have also electrical and electronic engineering, etc. You will see then the specialization of the school just on my slide. But we used to be in Paris downtown, but we moved in 2019 in what we call the Campus Paris-Saclay. Now we have like an overview of a part of the Campus Paris-Saclay. Why we move? It's because the president of France, Emmanuel Macron, decided to regroup the best universities and the best graduate school in engineering in France in the same area, with companies, with research centers, and etc., in order to make like French Silicon Valley. Okay, and we are now located in this place, and it's still green because we have woods and some forest and some fields also. So it's a good place. It's still under construction, but still you can enjoy your stay in this campus. It's not that far from Paris downtown. It takes only 30 minutes to go to Paris by public transportation. And of course, you can find all the education facilities on the campus, libraries, of course, sports facilities, etc. This is some pictures of our school. As I said previously, it's a quite new building. In fact, it became famous because the building received the prestigious prize, the Pritzker Prize, which is the equivalent of the Nobel Prize for architecture. So it's well known now. There's people who are visiting only the building for its structure or its Britism architecture. But you can see that we have all the things that the student need. Of course, library, relaxation room, classrooms. We have a restaurant. We have 2 cafeterias. We have Fab Lab, E-Lab, Studio Lab, Design Lab, all the laboratories for the different specialization. We have like a football pitch. We have a basketball pitch. We have a big square courtyard because we organize a lot of events, especially the student union organize a lot of events on the square courtyard. So it's quite nice place for students. We have a prestigious building, but this is more important is probably the ranking, because I know that all the students now are looking for their rankings, and now Telecom Paris is ranked under the IP Paris, Institut Polytechnique de Paris, okay, but we still have rankings for Telecom Paris, I mean national rankings. But for international rankings, you can see that by subject, because as I said previously, Telecom Paris is now ranked under IP Paris, but still we have our own specialization, and you can see that for computer sciences, for electrical and electronic engineering, and for math, this is the rankings for Telecom Paris. We are quite proud of employability because, as you can see, we are number 1 in France in terms of employability, and well ranked in the world, 10 or 12 depending on the rankings. And like I said, we are now ranked nationally. We are number 1 in terms of schooling digital technologies, 2nd French graduate engineering school, the number 1 for internationalization. Internationalization is very important for Telecom Paris. In fact, if we have a look on the key figures for all the degrees at Telecom Paris, we have 50% of our students who are international students. And we have almost like maybe 40 different nationalities. So you can see that it's a very international school. And for the engineer program that probably you will come, I hope to, you have almost like 35% of international students, so which is very high percentage of international students. And we are ranked number 1 in terms of proximity to companies. Why? It's because Telecom Paris is not under the supervision of the higher education Ministry of Higher Education. It's under the supervision of the Ministry of Finance, Industry, Innovation, and digital technology. This is why we have that kind of proximity with companies. Thanks to digital technology, now you can find it in every sector of activities. So you can find all graduates in every kind of companies, every size of companies, everywhere in the world. As you can see, there's 20% of the students who start their career abroad. It's very easy for our graduates to find a job. You can see 100% of the students get a job just after the graduation. 73% get a job before graduation. So this is a very good key figure. The salary is very good. I mean, in France, it's probably twice the average salary for the students who are graduated from university, and we are not a university, okay? We are a graduate school of engineering. So you can see that we have a good result in terms of employment. Our main degree, and this is the agreement that we have with Taiwan Tech, it's the Master of Science in Engineering. Okay, so if you come to Telecom Paris, you will be in this degree. This degree is the elite degree in France in terms of science and technology. So you have to understand that this is only the best student in France who can enter in this type of degree. You can see there's a scheme for the common way is the university way. Okay, you can see bachelor, master, and then PhD. But for our curriculum, it's totally different. Okay, there's very selective examination, national examination. So you can see it's the elite way. And if you come to Telecom Paris, you will be in the year 2 and the year 3, which is the equivalent of the Master 1 and the Master 2. Okay, so I know that some students are in their final year of bachelor degree. So if they are in their final year bachelor degree, they can come to the year 2, okay? If you are in the master program, you can come to the year 3 of our curriculum. What is very important to understand is at Telecom Paris, we have different specialization, okay? But some of them are taught in English and some are taught in French. But even if you are a student for a non-degree program, you have to come and to pick 2 different specialization, okay, in order to have a wide, I would say, a wide knowledge in terms of science and technology. Those are the specialization. They are all regrouped in different domain, okay? But you can see that those who are getting the British flag are totally taught in English. It doesn't mean that the others, they don't get any courses taught in English. It's just not the entire specialization who is taught in English. But you can pick some courses, of course, in, for example, for image, which is the signal processing, also for image, and also embedded systems, for 3D interactive systems, for telecommunication, of course, cybersecurity, IoT. You can find some courses, of course, in English. And I would like to say some words about this specific mathematics and computer sciences. Just be careful, because some students are, they are facing some issues with this specific specialization, Max and ACCQ, because it's very high level in mathematics. So if you don't like mathematics, I would recommend you to not choose those specialization. This is for the year 2, okay? You can choose. And then for the year 3, it's quite similar, okay? If you come to the Telecom Paris, you have 12 options again, with, I will say, the common specialization at Telecom Paris. You can see there. If you want to come for a semester of studies and then a semester for like an experience in a lab, it's possible. And you have to understand that as soon as you are in the lab in France, you need to be, you will be paid, okay? It's not that much, but still you will be paid. So it's a kind of a scholarship in a way. So it's quite important for you to have that possibility, because you can do 1 semester or 2 semesters. And for the year 2, of course, you can do 1 or 2 semesters of studies. And then year 3, you can do 1 semester of studies plus a semester in the lab. Okay, so if you are quite interested by research, it's possible for you to do it. Okay, just for some words about admission and tuition fees. For application, of course, we try to have a good student. All the schools are searching for that kind of profile. But still, we want to have a very good student, because it's a high-level curriculum. So we don't want to have a problem with students who are maybe failing with the courses. Then, like I said, you need to have a certain level of English. Sometimes if you want to have specialization in French, of course, you need to have a level in French. Then for the agenda, for the application, it's from September to November, okay, for spring term, and from February to May for autumn term. It's very easy. You send your documents. We have a platform. And then we do the selection, and usually we receive students. And like I want to say that we have students from Taiwan, so we are quite happy to receive students from Asia. We have a large community of students from Asia, so you will not be lost in Telecom Paris. Okay, fees. Of course, with our agreement with Taiwan Tech, you don't have to pay tuition fees, which is very good for you, because if you stay a year, normally it costs to the French government 19,000 euro per year, which is very high because, like I say, we are an elite school, so the price is quite high in France. I know that some other destination is more than that, but still in France it's quite important amount. And usually for non-European students, it costs 4,850 euros per year. So you can see that it's good for such quality of curriculum. You will not have to pay the tuition fees. Student life, we have a large and very good student life at Telecome Paris. Of course, the student union and what we call the BDS, it's for sports, organize a lot of things for students, even for students who are only staying for one semester. You can do, if you have hobbies, you can still have your hobbies in France. We have like 40 to 50 different clubs and associations. And there's also weekends organized in France, in Europe. So this is also very good for your extracurricular life in Telecom Paris. So if you need more information, we of course have a website. We have a course catalog online. It's a public website, so you can go directly. We have a virtual tour if you want to have a look on Telecom Paris. Of course, we have the social networks, and if you need more information, you can send an email, of course, to my colleagues. Okay, so we're now waiting for you at Telecom Paris, and I would like to thank you and also Taiwan Tech to give me the opportunity to promote the school and this program.
Thank you, Nicholas. It's so impressive. So does anyone have any questions? Anyone? Well, for the exchange students, do they have the accommodation guarantee or they need to find their own?
In fact, we have a service, an office for that. Yes, usually the students who are coming for the exchange program, they can find an accommodation. The thing is that the price can be different. It's not like I will say it could be from 250 to 800 euros.
Right.
So it depends of the accommodation.
Understand.
Yeah, but still, it's in France. There's like an allowance for every student. So the French government will give to the students an allowance, and it could be from 100 to 250 euros per month.
All right.
So it's but it's common to all the students who are going to France. It's not only for Telecom Paris. So
understand. Well, I'm just curious that when you are saying the city of Paris, what exactly the area is?
Okay,
because I went to Paris last year. It's massive. Yeah, Paris is
yes,
massive.
yeah, you're right. It's in the south of Paris. It's in the suburb of Paris. So it's not that far, but still it's not in Paris. But still, we have accommodation in Paris. In what we call Cité Universitaire. It's in part of Paris. And of course, the student they want to go to Paris downtown and be a student at Telecom Paris. It's still possible.
Okay, I see. So anyone? Questions? So if not, let's thank you, Nicholas, for this wonderful sharing. Thank you, Nicholas.
You're welcome.
And have
a
good day.
great bye.
Thank you. Bye.